Hello everyone, this is Impulse and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. How you guys doing today? I'm doing great, and as you guys can probably already see, I've been making some changes based off of your feedback on the last episode, and look at guys, I think it's looking a lot better. The majority of you voted to have these fences recessed back into the wall, and I think I agree. It keeps the room nice and light by covering up a little bit of that nether brick. You can see I put some nether brick around the bottom to help make a nice little border there as well. And also, somebody suggested that I change the regular sandstone to smooth and maybe throw in a couple of these chiseled creeper face ones as well. And so I did at the top and the bottom, and I think that looks really, really good. Really good. Also, somebody suggested that I do the item elevator out of a different glass. So I did, at least so far on this level. I put in the black glass because I figured it kind of looked like, you know, blended in well with these lanterns, or these redstone lamps, I should say. And yeah, I think it looks good. I actually like the texture of this glass. I think even better than this one. So maybe I'll do something. Maybe I'll change this texture at some point. But anyway, I guess I would like this better if it was like this, but without these little things in the middle. That's kind of why I like the clear glasses, because it doesn't have those little streaks in the middle. But the border of this looks a little funky to me, whereas I like this kind of solid border. But a lot of people have been asking about my texture packs that I use, and so what I'm going to do is actually put a link in the description of this video to where I actually got all the texture packs that I'm using. And yeah, and so I think I have like 3 of them. I have a Faithful 32 that was from 1.8 and says it's incompatible in the menu, but it still works. And then I took a 1.9 Faithful, kind of put it on top of that, and then I have my clear glass one as well that I've had forever. So anyway, all right, get that out of the way. What do you guys think? Much improved look? I'm thinking so. I think that was a good call on the recessed fences there. And I don't know why I said acacia last time, but it is birch fences. I will get my wood straight eventually. I don't use enough wood, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, we got a big project to do today, and you can see I've already started doing some preparation for it. We got more farms. More farms are going to be going in today, and I'm going to get right off to getting to work on these. First one we're going to be putting in is a sugarcane farm up against this back wall. You know, obviously below the floor, you can see it kind of drops back to make room for it. So the front of it will be flush here. We have like a nice glass wall to see through and see it in, and then it'll be kind of pushed back in there, all the redstone and all that stuff that needs to go in it. That's one of them. And then we're going to do these side walls as well, at least the right side and the left side. And I think I'm going to be stuck again, not really knowing what to do with this back wall, but we'll figure it out. And so, again, guys, I'm still kind of looking for ideas for what to do with this wall. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the sugarcane farm right now, and then when it comes to, we'll do like melon farm over here, pumpkin farm over there a little bit later in the episode, hopefully. I'll show you kind of a new design, a cool design that I came up with to help kind of make everything look good and kind of match. So, all right, guys, I guess what I'll do now is I'll start building up the sugarcane farm, and I'll do my best to time lapse it. So let's do it. Alright, there we go. Got that all built up. Have a cheap and easy lossless sugarcane farm. At least that's what I called it way back in September 2014 when I made a tutorial on this thing. And you can see now why I needed so many slime balls, because it is using slime blocks to push the sugarcane, to break them basically, and then push them off the sand there, from above the sand into these water streams down below. And so pretty simple deal there. There it goes. You can see it kind of cascades up. That's pretty cool. And now the sugarcane's kind of flowing around this little water track that connects up to this water track, which was already collecting everything else. And so now we should start to see the sugarcane come in and go up the item elevator along with slime balls that are coming in right now because I'm hanging out near the slime farm. So that's going to go up into our sorting system, which I have not hooked up yet. I did disable the auto destroy for anything that wasn't one of those 4 items, just so that we weren't losing sugarcane for now. But I definitely need to get the filter in now for sugarcane. But I figured I would wait because I have 2 other farms I want to do. I want to do a watermelon and a pumpkin farm, and I'm going to do that on these walls. And I got a different design for those that I'll show you in a second. But first, let me just show you real quick how this guy works. And of course, I'll put a link for the tutorial on this in the description if you guys want to check it out and build it for yourself. We start things off with a etho hopper timer clocky dealy here, and I put a bunch of blocks in there because I don't need this thing going off too often. I mean, sugarcane takes time to grow, and the more it goes off, the more lag it'll cause the server, that kind of thing. So tried to limit it a little bit, but basically we're just going through the timer, and then a pulse limiter here, just 2 ticks on that, and then it goes into a torch tower basically that sets off these pistons. These are sticky pistons with a row of slime blocks, so the whole kind of bar pushes forward, and because it's slime blocks, it will actually kind of catapult the slime or the sugarcane like into this front glass here, and then it will fall down. So works out really well. It's completely lossless because the sugarcane is hitting those sugarcanes, or the slime blocks are hitting the sugarcane so hard that they go flying forward and they don't kind of just land on top of the sand, which used to be a huge problem. Anyway, so that's how that works, and I built 3 layers. I think each one has 7 on each side, so we got 21 and then 42 total. Not a lot, but don't need a lot because it's going to pretty much constantly be running. AFK here a ton for the slime, and now this as well, and everything else. And so it'll be running quite a bit, and we're really close to the residential districts as well, so other people will probably load these chunks even when I'm not on the server. So we should be able to collect quite a bit of sugarcane, which I'm of course going to use for trading, and other people can use them too. Again, or I didn't really mention it, but this whole deal here, I was actually thinking about making like shops out of some of these drops, but I did have a change of heart, guys. I'm not going to make a slime ball shop. I think that, you know, all these farms, let's just go ahead and let the server use them, right? Early game, we got these farms going pretty early, and a lot of people are going to need a lot of these materials and things like that for what they're doing. So I'm making enough money on the books that I don't really need to be making money off of these drops that I get for free now. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this whole storage room up to the community here on the HermitCraft server. All the hermits are welcome to come and grab anything they want out of here whenever they want. You know, obviously just make sure you're not taking an entire silo full of something. You know, leave some for everybody else and whatever. But anyway, so yeah, got more farms to build here. I'm going to have to dig out some of these walls first. And like I said, I'll show you the design I came up with. I wanted something that would kind of look like this. And I didn't see any designs out there for melon and pumpkin farms, melon and pumpkin farms that kind of mimic this design style. So I had to come up with my own. But anyway, let me get to digging, and I'll come back and show you the design. All right, so I went ahead and built up a little bit of the pumpkin farm here just so I could show you guys how it works, and you kind of see it there. Basically, the way this works is pumpkins will grow onto the dirt here, and then these slime blocks will activate after a while, so it's on the timer as well, and it's going to kick them off the dirt here into the water stream there, and then we'll carry those, and we got to merge streams here in a little bit. But the key to this is these slime blocks, when they move forward, they're going to want to attach these dirt blocks. So at the same exact time, I have slime blocks pulling the dirt blocks back. So we could only do 6 on each side because of that, because the pistons can only push up to 12 blocks, and so 6 plus 6 equals 12, obviously. So basically, what happens here is these pistons retract at the same time that one's extending. I think you just caught it, maybe. And because of that, these dirt blocks, they don't really exist because they're in the middle of moving, and so the slime blocks don't get attached to them. And so Mumbo actually had a farm really similar to this, except he was using sticky pistons all the way across. And because I can't really afford sticky pistons, I had to come up with a way to do it with slime blocks, which I have plenty of. And so that's what I did here. And so you can see I just got an inverted signal here to hold the piston out, and then that same signal just kind of goes across to, here's the 2 pistons here, which push this row out. Oh, and we're actually going to see it in action because we have some pumpkins that have grown. So I don't know if these guys are actually going to hit the glass and go, oh, there you go. Perfect. So that's exactly how it's going to work. And now what we need to do is merge these streams together. So let's just do that real quick. And I have just a mess of stuff here now, but let me get a few things in order here. I'll put some water in this water bucket in case we need to extend the stream. And I got an infinite pool over here. I'll just grab from. But yeah, I had to drop down this entire elevator 1 level because it was in the way. it was in the way of this whole thing, and so I had to drop this down 1 block, and now they are perfectly even here. You got sandstone bricks all the way, or the smooth sandstone all the way across here, and then the water streams all at the same level, which I think looks awesome. And let's see here. So we need to put in a bit of glass here, and then if we take out that water stream, it will flow over. So we don't want to do that. Let's do this temporarily, and then we'll put this in there. Oh, we're gonna need ice, so I'll have to come back. Let me grab the ice real quick. Forgot about that. If we don't use ice, the items won't slide underneath the half slabs, so they just kind of get stuck under there, which would be really, really bad. So all right, let's do this. Let's fix this one real quick. Oops, what did I just put there? A half slab. Whoops, meant to put ice. All right, there we go. And then a half slab there. And then now we can fix this one. Ice there. I'm losing my half slabs. We're going to need a block. Let's put glass there. And then water's going to start to come out here, I bet. Let's make sure. Let me put, hey, I'm glad I checked. Let me put a block right there so we don't get water spilling out everywhere. And so then we're going to need ice underneath that guy. And then we should be good. All right. Oh, water spilled out anyway. Luckily, there was no redstone down there. Okay, we're good. We're good. Whew. All right, let's see. So now, these should basically come across into here. Are they going up the elevator already? Let's see. Yep, pumpkin's going up the elevator already. Nice, we did it. All right, so yeah, they're just going to flow over here, and they get joined into the same one the sugarcane's going in, and it goes down and around, and meets back up over here. We got these water streams everywhere. Comes around here, meets up with the other main line, and yeah, and then it gets carried over to the item elevator. So that's working out really well. I'm planning on kind of doing the same thing on the other side, having the water flow in this direction, and then meeting up with that corner of the sugarcane farm, which would carry it all. So we got these nice water channels. And then you can see I hooked up the clock back here, the same clock that we're using for the sugarcane farm. I came off the other end of it, did the same exact thing, pulse limiter, took the line around, and then we go into here, and that's what's activating this whole system. So I figure that we can get in, because it is a 3 high design. Where'd that pumpkin go? See, it shot all the way over here. Let's build up one more wall so we don't have pumpkins everywhere. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's what happens when these slime blocks hit these guys. They just go flying. It's awesome. It's fun to watch. All right, so let's build that up, and then we won't have to worry about it. There we go. That's better. All right, so we should be able to save the pumpkins now. Again, I got to go up and fix the sorting system so that it can actually hold pumpkins, but that's okay. Oh, there's another one that flew way over here. Awesome. But yeah, the way I figured it is this is a stackable design, so it's actually 1, 2, 3 layers high, and I should be able to fit 3 more, so we should have like 4 total layers of this, and then I'll do the same exact design on the other side of the room with melons. And so that's kind of the plan. I got a lot of building to do. It's going to take a while, so why don't we just time-lapse that one as well? All right, there we go. That is exactly what I wanted it to look like. Oh, this is so awesome. When you come into the storage room here, all these silos in front of you, and you just see items floating up all around you, up this tube. Oh man, all sorts of different things coming up one by one. And you look down and there's just farms all underneath you. We still have room for more, of course, which is going to be coming later. And oh yeah, and I got to finish switching this glass out. I definitely think the black looks better. Maybe put something else on the floor, changing instead of this clear floor. I don't know. I think I will keep the windows to the farms the way they are, which is the regular glass, and possibly change the one down there. I don't know. Anyway, I also noticed there's a lot of hardened clay poking out from behind the farms and stuff. So I'll have to go back there and actually like put in real walls behind those. And that's going to be kind of tedious, but that'll be all right. It'll be all right. And what else? What else? Oh, these walls here. Yeah, I got to get these walls done. I'm still looking for suggestions. I don't know. I might just carry over the pattern here. Not put in more silos, but just kind of keep the same pattern. And we have to do up the stairways and stuff. And then down there as well, got a big wall to deal with. I don't know. I don't really have another farm to put in. The problem was that there's a stairway in the way. Mumbo's stairway that goes down to the branch mine is right there. So I can't really put in a farm in, and I can't put in a design that goes back too many blocks either. So anyway, we got to deal with that. Hopefully you guys have some suggestions for me that I will like. Oh, it looks like it's getting nighttime too. But oh, this thing is looking great. Looking great. Still a lot to do. Let's see what we've collected so far. Haven't been able to do the sorting system for the 3 new items just yet because, well, I only have 1 hopper and 17 ingots, and that's just not going to cut it. We have to carry a hopper chain around to 3 silos with the sorters, and then, hopper chest all the way down. And it's a lot of hoppers. But look at this. Oh, my goodness. This chest, double chest, almost full already. Tons of sugarcane, pumpkin, melon slices already. I literally just finished up this farm not too long ago, and we're getting a ton of melon slices. So the plan here, obviously, is the sugarcane I'm going to be using for trades with the librarian to get paper and emeralds out of that, as well as unlocking the book trades if I need to unlock them. And then the pumpkin and the melon will be good for trading with the farmer, so I can get even more emeralds. So these are all just helping me gear up for all the trading that I have yet to do to make sure I get all the other books going in the bookstore. We're still just selling mending, so I'm hoping to get some other books in stock soon. So maybe that'll be the next thing we do. I don't know. Haven't really thought about the next episode just yet. This one definitely took a lot of time. I mean, 3 farms, 2 time lapses. Oh, this was fun. It was a lot of work, though, and unfortunately, I am out of time, guys. It took me so long to do this that I literally have no time left to do anything else. So hopefully that's going to be enough for today, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I want to give you one last shot of this farm as we go away. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I will see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.